Hi everyone, this is Strawberry Bone over here, and I'm gonna read a Kaminari next listener. I have to warn you guys, this is not a lovey-dovey story. This have a trigger warning that is suicide. There is gonna be two parts, so I'm gonna like do it in the same one if it's not so long. I'm gonna post it, but if it's really long, I'm going to make two videos and post it. So yeah, if you hear that my voice get starting like really low and something like that, it's because I'm probably crying because it's really hard for me because I'm really sentimental, but I'm making this for you guys. Please, if you're sentimental like me, please probably you don't want to hear this story. So yeah, let's get started. YN's POV. Have I been have I ever been the prettiest? No. Have I ever been the strongest? No. Have I ever been the smartest? No. All of these things are things that make you who I am, right? Well, the person I am sucks. I don't like who I am, but I really want to. I'm somebody that should matter, but all I get back are remarks that points out my flaws. I question, why am I not good enough? I just want someone to love me, but everyone points out what's wrong with me. Every day I walk down the corridors of of UA. Oh, I can feel all people staring at me. It's not because I'm beautiful. It's that because I'm disgraced and and left alone all the time. Not even Isuku has said hello to me once. I do have one friend though, Kaminari. I like him, like a lot, but I know he doesn't like me because he flirts with Jiro all the time. I also know that Jiro likes him because I overheard a conversation she had with Momo. A new, a new start was all that I wanted, but I guess I would have to keep up the I'm fine act until I get out of your way. I walked through the hall and made my way into the class. Every pair of eyes landed on me, then went back to talking. I let out a breath I didn't know I was holding. Hey, YN! Kaminari called. I looked over at Jiro and saw her annoyed expression. I walked away over to the opposite side to the classroom and sat down in a chair that was empty. I took a glance over to Kaminari and saw that he looked kind of hurt. Okay, class, today we're going to the pool, mostly because you've been working hard and you need a break. I saw them left the classroom. Everyone made their own way to the lockers room, but I just made my way outside. Usually, I would dip my feet into the pool where no one was, but I, I but now I don't even do that. I overheard a conversation the last time we were at the pool. It was between Cero and Mineta. God knows why, but what they said hurt me. Look at her. She doesn't even she doesn't even have any curves. Mineta exclaimed while trying to be quiet. She's the ugliest person here. Maybe we should go to the other part of the pool. Sarah agreed with Sarah agreed with one last remark. Maybe if she was prettier, she might find herself a boyfriend. They then left, but Sarah looked guilty. I sat underneath the tree in the shade, then began to read. I wasn't that far from the pool, so I could still hear some conversations. I didn't want anyone near me at the moment. I just wanted to be left alone. I felt like my anger and sadness were going to explode. It just needed a couple more drops and the cup will overflow. I guess a couple more drops were put in the glass. Why does Kaminari hang out with her? Jiro asked. My anger filled to the brim and I stood up and walked to the pool. Can you all shut the fuck up? I yelled. Everything went quiet and everyone looked at me. All of the bullshit that comes out of your mouth actually hurts. I pointed to Sarah. Sarah, correct. I don't have a fucking boyfriend, but don't blame that on the things about me and change that I'm not fucking ready or something. I pointed to Mineta. Don't speak about my body. Yes, I'm fucking ugly. Let's give the boy a prize. Not everyone can reach your fucking standards. I pointed to Jiro. Jiro, stop with your fucking jealous attitude and grow some fucking balls and a brain. Kaminari flirts with you, but you punch it away. He's not gonna fall in love with you like you falling for him if you keep doing that. Everyone gasped. Shut the fuck up for a second. Every single of you has done something wrong to me. It's not surprising coming from Bakugo, but the rest of you, it sucks. Would you at least respect? I would at least fucking expect from Bakugo to be mean up to me, but the rest of you, I wouldn't. I took a breath. It's not our fault that you're fucking here, is it? I'm pretty sure everyone, even Kaminari, will want to leave you. I stood in horror and scanned the whole place. It was a dare to be your friend, dipshit. No one would want to be. Jiro's word stung like a bee. I didn't know how to retaliate, so I let my anxiety take control. It screamed to get out of the situation. I used my quirk. I made a circle motion with my fingers as it pointed to the sky. That collect my things and put everything into my bag. My bag then fell towards me. I grabbed it and put it on my back. I turned away and began walking before I stopped. It's surprising that you would even think about me in the first place. I then ran away. Kaminari's POV. I watched her run away. I guess she found out the hard way. I saw in her eyes that she was horrified and upset. She told me everything, from her parents' abuse to how happy she was being. I always put a smile on her face, and now there's not going to be a smile. A part of me wanted to go after her and tell her the truth, and how she isn't what everyone told her she was, but I knew she wouldn't believe me, and I would be discouraged. I just sat back and watched Shizuku run out of the pool after her. It's for the best if I take a step back from her, I thought. At least now I know my crush likes me. But why does it hurt? Izuku's POV. I ran after her, even even knew she didn't. I never knew she didn't have any friends. I thought she had people around her who love her and appreciate her. I guess not. I followed her every step until she got tired and dropped her back to the floor. I finally looked around at the surroundings. We seemed to make our way to the classroom. She was kneeling down behind the door. Are you okay? I wondered nicely while crouching to her level. What do you care? She snapped. I sighed. I thought you had friends. I didn't realize that he was faking. I'm just surprised as you are. I'm sorry for not speaking to you sooner. I explained while resting a hand on her shoulder. I told him everything about me, and he was faking everything. She cried. I pulled her into a hug, which she kindly returned. She cried into my shoulder. I'm so sorry that this happened to you. I didn't think they were capable of things like this. She didn't answer me. If you want, you can come and hang out with my friends. I'm sure they will treat you like real friends. She pulled away and whispered and wiped her eyes. I don't know. No one has. I don't know. No one has even. No one has ever been trustworthy. I hung. I hung my head. Kachan hates me, but I'm still friends with him. She sighed. Okay. I helped her. I helped her up, and we stayed in the classroom until the end of the day, as she didn't want to be with anyone else at the pool. The next day, this still Izuku's POV. I was speaking to my friends when there was a tap on my shoulder. I turned around and saw YN. Can I hang out with you? She wondered nicely. I smiled and nodded. All of my friends introduced themselves with a smile. YN was a bit like Todoroki. She never smiled that much and was always quiet. When she spoke, it was pretty intelligent. She always stated facts about things that could help with strategies against villains. She soon became friends with all of us. YN's POV. Was it dumb of me to have a new friend? Probably. Did I care? No. Am I waiting for another heartbreak? Yes. And nothing in my life is happy. So someone in heaven hates me and I don't know why. It's hard to live with karma happening for no reason. Hanging out with Izuku and his friend is fun, but it's not like it was with Kaminari. I might It might just be the fact that I like him or how nice he was to me, but it wasn't the same. I kept looking over at Kaminari to find him, hugging Jiro and kissing her on her cheek. Yeah, it hurts, but I set myself up for a heartbreak. I keep watching everyone's in Isugu's friends group and how they all found of each other. It wasn't like what I'm used to. It hurts to see all of the smiles that reflect off their faces into my eyes. It's it was hard to be around all these people. A week later, still in Ryan's POV, me or Kaminari haven't spoke to each other. We would change glances now and again. I could tell that he knew I was broken because he would smile at me and I would look away. I felt like I forgot how to smile. It was the worst feeling ever. I rested, I reset, I rest my head onto my desk. I didn't want to face anyone. Kaminari, you and Ryan needs to make up. My head shoots back up to see Kirishima, Bakugo, Zero, and Mina all looking at Kaminari. Kaminari had his arm across his body while grabbing onto his arm. Jiro was standing next to him with an unsatisfied look. Why is that? She asked sassily. Look, I'm not one to feel bad for anyone, but on you don't know shit on what she has to go through. I pretend I wasn't listening. Oh, and you know? Baku scoffed. No, of course I don't. But don't you see the bruises that she tries to have heavily to cover up? My eyes widened. The bruises that are probably fake? She, she needs to drop fucking dead before I believe her. I wrote something onto a piece of paper and stood up. I walked over to Jiro and Kaminari. Yeah, maybe I should. I grabbed Kaminari by the wrist and pulled him along out of the room. I led him to the roof and stopped him not far from the edge. Why are we here? He wondered. I'm giving Jiro the present she wanted. I handed him the note I wrote. What's this? I sighed. Read it out loud. I walked to the edge as he opened it and I took off my shoes. Without him knowing, I stepped over the trail. I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy. He then looked up at me as I looked back. Lian, what are you doing? I sighed. Turn it over. He listened. It's not your fault. I nodded and looked out into the world. I guess my life came to this, so I just wanted to tell you it isn't your fault. I could hear him cry. It's your fucking girlfriend's. I jumped. So, yeah, this is part one. Part two is going to come out quickly as possible. So, yeah, before I do the second part, I'm probably gonna cry in the corner because this is really heavy to me. Oh my god. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And stay safe.